again in a well. Welcome, HQTs. It's been 7 days since I've seen you. I am your host, the girl from the ring. And I'm ready to climb out of your phone and into your home. I'm just kidding, it's me. It's Anna Roisman. I swear, it's me under here. Can you believe it? Hi, it's good to see you. It's been 7 days. It is time for your weekly thrill of HQ Trivia Movie Night with a super spooky twist tonight. Ooh! Tell me, I have a question for you. Do you like scary movies? I sure do. I'm so excited about this. Last week, we asked you all about Halloween-ish moments in non-horror movies. But tonight, the leash is off, okay? Tonight's game might start off sweet and simple, but we will gradually be ratcheting up the horror until only the strong-stomached can make it to the end. It's gonna be as long as my hair. And since we will be showing clips from some of these films, watch for our content warning graphic telling you it's not safe to watch any further. But what stays the same is that 12 questions will be asked. And those who know their horror will split $5,000. Did you hear me? 12 questions. 12 questions for $5,000. Will you be as brilliant as Dr. Frankenstein, who gave life to dead tissue, as quick as the Ghostface Killer in Scream, or as resilient as Michael Myers in Halloween? And I don't mean Austin Powers, okay? I know, Michael Myers. But that is what we are here to find out tonight. And don't forget those VIP tickets. Oh, they give you a shot at the exclusive VIP pot. Tonight, it is worth $1,500. If we sell 100 tickets, we go fourth with the VIP room, but we won't sell more than 150. So don't let your chance vanish into the night. Don't do that. Buy them now, buy them early, get there, hang out with me for a while. And while we manifest horror, we are also doing something for Midwest Hunger. Continuing our week of Chicago charities, we are delighted to be shouting out the Greater Chicago Food Depository, ending hunger and inspiring hope. The Food Depository is part of a united community effort bringing food, dignity, and hope to Chicago and their Cook County neighbors as the hub for a network of more than 700 food pantries, soup kitchens, shelters, and other programs. So we are donating 5 cents for every person playing tonight to the Greater Chicago Food Depository. Let's hear from one of their stars. We have one of their stars with us, Greg. Check this out.
Hi, this is Greg Trotter with the Greater Chicago Food Depository. The need for food assistance in Chicago remains extremely high, much higher than before the pandemic. Many families are facing hunger for the first time of their lives, and so that's why it's so important to have the ongoing support of the community, and why we're so thankful to HQ Trivia and its fans and participants for your amazing generosity. You can see our volunteers are packing boxes of food back there, so your generosity and your compassion fuels these efforts. So thank you so much, truly much appreciated.
Thank you so much, Greg. I bet you never had the girl from the ring introduce you before. And don't forget, you can check them out at gcfd.org and throw a little money their way. I'm sure they will appreciate it. I know they will. Now, we are getting close to our journey into the deep, dark woods of horror film. Do not proceed any further without an arm to grab onto, okay? Again, we are gonna start off light, but I will warn you when it is no longer safe for you to be here, okay? Remember, there are certain rules that one must abide by in order to successfully survive a horror movie trivia game. Do you want to play? Do you like birthday parties? Okay, let's do it. Here we go. We're moving on with Q1. Are we ready for it? It's a doozy. Here we go. Q1. 1995's Casper is based on a character previously seen where? Comic books, TikTok, The Masked Singer. He's had a lot of success in about all forms of media, but he might be the most famous for the long-running comic book series. Of course, I'm talking about Casper, the comic book series. Who got it right? 57,982. You still have lives in front of you. And the rest of you who didn't get it, you could still use an extra life. They're powerful tonight. Now, the comic ran for 32 years, and it was most recently rebooted in 2010. I grew up on the Christina Ricci version. All right, that was such a good movie. I love it. Tell me in the chat. Do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts? Let me know. I want it to rain ghosts in the chat if you do. But we are moving on to Q2. What office does Jack Skellington hold? Grand High Ghoul, Mayor of Halloween Town, Pumpkin King. We don't learn a lot about the government of Halloween Town, but one thing's for sure. They have a mayor, and it isn't Jack, who's busy with his Pumpkin King duties. Pumpkin King? Ooh, some of you got it right. This is Halloween 43,349. Oh, wow, that was close. 12,841. I hope you use an extra life. I do hope you come back and join me, the Queen, with her Pumpkin King. But wait! There's more! Don't forget HQ's newest game, Hall of Trivia, running every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Jeff Eisenband will be asking you all about football and fantasy football every Thursday for 1 hour before HQ Trivia, so don't forget to check it out. That's tomorrow. Write it down. Moving on to Q3. A lead actor of what sitcom makes an uncredited appearance in Hocus Pocus? Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley, Mork and Mindy. All three of these shows were created by sitcom legend Gary Marshall. And he's in the movie too, you know. But it is TV's famous Laverne of Laverne and Shirley who is the answer to this question. Yes, he is the devil, and that is his sister, Laverne. She got it. 29,243. Woo! We are losing large amounts of people in this. Gary also had nothing to do with the movie Hocus Pocus, and the cameo actually remains unexplained. Who knows? Maybe he's just a Bette Midler fan. I would cameo in any movie with Bette Midler. I would be like coffee girl #1, you know? And I'd wear this wig. Moving on to Q4. In Beetlejuice, where do the Maitlands go when they try to leave their house as ghosts? Bottomless pit, hell, Saturn. Tap it 3 times, say it 3 times. You fall immediately when you step outside their door, if you're a ghost, that is. It is hot, there are dangers there, there's a lot of sand, which is apparently Saturn in this ghost story. Who got Saturn? Woo-hoo-hoo! I feel like it was a savage question. Oh, that one hurts tonight. That was very savage tonight, right? You got thrown with the monster ghoul. It was Saturn, but we're still early in the game. You can still use an extra life. You can still come back in, hang out with me and my beautiful nightgown. Moving on to Q5. Which horror movie was first to use the call is coming from inside the house trope? Black Christmas, My Bloody Valentine, When a Stranger Calls. A home invasion is a scary thing no matter what else your movie has in it. These creepy calls setting off slasher antics were started in wintertime in Black Christmas. Check this out.
Yes, the caller is in the house. The calls are coming from the house.
The call is coming from inside the house. You know what else is coming from inside the house? The winner. Oh! It was savage question #2. 2 savage questions. I can't believe it. You know what happens when it's a savage question? We were 7 days. It happens again, 7 days. That actually stems from the old urban legends, but this classic breathed new death into it. Black Christmas, that is. We're moving on to Q6. Try not to burn any sticks. Okay. In the kitchen scene in Gremlins, which is not used to destroy a gremlin? Blender, microwave, steamer. In one of the film scenes, Mom holds her own against a gremlin invasion in her kitchen, equipped with everything, including the lethal blender and microwave, which means the steamer was not used. Oh, at least that one, whew, We got that one. We have our Gremlins fans playing. 10,297. I can see your fate. But tell me, are you not scared enough yet? Because the real scaries are coming soon. In fact, they're coming very, very soon. Q7. Which director has victims in multiple films die by sending their head through glass? Dario Argento, Wes Craven, Eli Roth. We weren't kidding. They're coming soon. When you're making mostly horror movies, people start to notice your trademarks, and along with hand close-ups and music of goblins, Dario Argento loved his broken glass. Dario Argento. Wow! The horror films were split on that one with Wes Craven and Dario Argento. You know, I'd call it again, but I want to scare you a little more. You know, that was one way to get some deep red, I suppose. That is one of his movies. Shall we move on? I think we shall. I feel like we should heat things up right now, HQties. I think it's time for the warning graphic. You saw it. I warned you. From here on out, we can't guarantee you'll hang on to your lunch or your dinner or your children. So if you're weak in the stomach, well, you probably won't know the answers to these movies anyway. So cover those eyes, put the kids to bed, and on to Q8, where we will see your fate. During the climax of 1989 Society, Bill confronts a literal take on what phrase? All thumbs, butt head, 2 left feet. You heard me. I said butthead. This ending has a lot of weird and horrific stuff going on. The makeup effects are so convincing, it's hard to actually tell where the actors stop, and a setup from earlier in the film pays off here. Check this out.
Well, son, I guess you're right. I am a butthead.
You saw it. That was a butthead. That was a literal butthead. 4,779. You're not gonna kick yourself in the butt or the butt head. You got it. It's actually less funny when you see it for real, you know? Knowing that we just showed you a butt head on HQ Trivia. I love it. I love it so much. I want to move on to Q9. Which Elm Street film sees Freddy torture a teen using a hearing aid and a chalkboard? Dream Child, Final Nightmare, New Nightmare. Freddy got creative after that first movie. He even used a Nintendo Power Glove, and poor Carlos was offed when Freddy turned his hearing aid against him in film 6. Freddy's dead.
No.
Oh no! Do you hear it? Oh my goodness. Oh, it gives me the chills all over, and we already have a scary movie going on. 2,948. You got it right. You heard through that. Oh, it was awful. Just be glad that your teacher's nails weren't knives like Freddy's, right? Or Edward Scissorhands. I'm just trying to think. Anyone against a chalkboard like that. All right, things are heating up. Things are getting spookier. Moving on to Q10. What is not a gruesome image in the original 1982 Poltergeist? Burned corpse, maggots, torn off face. Anything and everything came into the Freeling house. Along with the titular phantoms, objects came to life, walls became portals, and a parapsychologist hallucinated these 2 gruesome things. Told you! I warned you! I didn't tell you there's gonna be a face torn off, but I warned you. Ooh, burned corpse. Didn't see a burned corpse. Saw maggots and faces. No burned corpse. Oh my. 3,054. You got it right. You got burned corpse right. That's unlike me. I couldn't be a burned corpse because I'm a corpse that came from a well. Crazy? It's crazy. Here we go. Q11, if you dare. In Alien, what part of Brett's body gets destroyed on screen by the creature? Chest, face, or skull? We'd show you the infamous dinner scene, but it's too classic to stump you horror junkies. But later on, Harry Dean Stanton meets a demise that's cut pretty quick, but you can see the alien jaws plow through his hat. Ouch! Did you see it? Did you see the skull? I saw some skull. It was a little dark, but I saw some skull. 2,512! You did it. You braved through that last question, that penultimate question. And you know what that means? Ooh, it is time for the final question in tonight's spooky horror movie game. Are you scared yet? Have you seen anything that's gonna give you nightmares yet? And remember, this is the last time I am warning you. 7 days. The final question is the spookiest of them all. But if you get it right, you win. And then all can be happiness and rainbows and candy again. Right? Maybe. Who knows? It's not Halloween yet. Brace yourselves, H-Cuties. It is time for Q12. What does Kirsty's uncle say just before being torn to pieces in Hellraiser? Come to Daddy. Jesus wept. What's your pleasure? This movie is all kinds of messed up. You see a man come back to life from one drop of blood and some leather-clad demons, and of course, this memorable line.
Jesus wept.
Jesus wept! I said that line, that was me. Oh, and I wept to see some of you not get that question right. But it looks like 998 of you just bought HQ Trivia movie night. Let's go to the moon. But be careful, there's aliens up there. Be careful. 7 days, 7 days. Jesus wept. Jesus is weeping right now. He's weeping tears of joy. He's so happy. 998 of you won. How much money are you taking home? Oh my gosh, we had 16 VIP winners tonight, and they won $93.75. Oh, I am joining you for a vacation. Actually, I'm gonna sleep in the well in your backyard. Congratulations to TNSN81, Impossible, Yoshi Yoda. We've got Gold Gotti, One Lucky Player, Tony SCV, DLS 151. Prosecution! The prosecution rests! Neon the Sea, Marco J. Who else? I Pulse. 998 winners with 16 VIP winners, and me with 10 and 20,000 inches of hair. Oh my gosh, I feel like the sun is coming up. And we made it through horror night, like it always goes in horror movies. There are a lot fewer of us now, but it seems that the threat is over. So well done to all of you who survived till the end, or made it till the end. Matt Richards will be back here tomorrow night with regular HQ. Same time, same app, and an hour before that, Hall of Trivia, our new game for all the football and fantasy football fans. Don't forget to join at 8 p.m. Eastern. Oh, wow. That charity again is the Greater Chicago Food Depository, moving food to so many people in need. And learn more right here. Give a little at gcfd.org. I know you can do it, and it's gonna be great. They're gonna be so grateful for it. Thank you so much for playing with me tonight. I have been your well girl, Anna Roisman, and it's been a real treat and not a trick. And I hope you have a very happy and spooky Halloween. And remember, we all go a little mad sometimes. See you in 7 days. 7 days. 7 days. Hey, are you still there? Are you still there? Come play with me. I want to play more games. It doesn't have to be trivia. It could be any game. I'll bring some friends along, and we'll go down into the well, and then we'll swim, and then we'll eat lots of candy, and then we'll trick or treat. I'll see you in 7 days.